All right, guys. So it's episode 1 4. I forgot the rest. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 148 of the Daily Block. Today, today. There's so much I could talk about today, but one of the things that I want to kind of mention in in correspondence or correlation to last night's episode is that there will be times when you're going through, especially when you're building a business, that you have to have uncomfortable conversations. Conversations that either give you anxiety or give the person on the other end of the conversation anxiety. And sometimes it doesn't work out well. Sometimes it does. You never know until you go through it. And tomorrow I have one of those calls where I'm the uncomfortable one. I'm the anxious one because it's not necessarily an uber positive situation right now, and I don't want there to be any negative stigma around our ability to execute or our desire to follow through on what we say we're going to do. Sometimes shit just doesn't work out, and you're not able to completely deliver 100% of the time on what you think you're going to do or what you say you're going to do, because guess what, guys, shit happens, and that shadow behind me is ridiculous. Anyways, so yeah, a little bit uncomfortable heading into that one, but earlier today, my colleague, my partner Ray, you guys will meet him. I'm going to actually put his little Instagram handle over here so that you guys can follow him. Make sure to go follow Ray Archie. Go follow my business partner Felissa Sutherland as well. I'll add hers next to Ray's, so it'll be kind of a boom, boom. But no, Ray called me earlier today. He had an issue with an artist that he had been collaborating with for quite some time, and it was a situation that was uncomfortable. Like the metaphor this artist used, and I'll kind of just give you, it was just not a good metaphor that this artist used as far as how their relationship went. And Ray called me and he's like, dude, I need a pick me up. I need a pep talk, because I mean we got a big day coming tomorrow. Like tomorrow starts a new, not something new, but tomorrow we hit go on something that we've been working on for a couple weeks now, and finally got word on that we're launching. So it's like I told him, and I stole Vaynerchuk's pep talk moment in this, and I said, dude, guess what? You're gonna die. Now, at first she was like, well, shit, that's kind of dark. But when I said, hey, put it into perspective, I say that you're gonna die, and this problem, this situation that you've been anxiety over or had any level of anxiety over for the past, it could have been 6 hours, it could have been 2 weeks, it could have been 3 days, it doesn't matter. But when you realize that maybe the anxiety and the energy that you put into it isn't actually as strong as you think it is, meaning you we build it up in ourselves, right? We say, hey, this is going to be awful, or like this situation's stressful, or like I referenced earlier, that call that I have to be on is giving me anxiety. But when you step back and you put everything into perspective, it's not that big. In this moment in his career, in his life, is just a literal speed bump in what is his amazing career as an engineer and a producer and a businessman. So yeah, don't let those little moments that might seem like massively large moments get in your way. Don't let them stop you. I see and I hear so many of you guys stopping just because that one little thing, or worse off, having regret because you let that one little thing get in the way. While it might not look like a little thing right now because we're right up next to it, looking back at it, it's not that big. And it shouldn't block you from getting into anything that you want to do. It shouldn't stop your progress in moving forward. And sometimes you got to let people go. Sometimes you got to let situations go, because it's best for you and it's best for them. And yeah, so that was an interesting lesson. Then I had an interesting conversation. I was glad I was able to deliver a pep talk, albeit I started it out on a really dark level, but a pep talk nonetheless is sometimes what we need. So any of you guys needing a pep talk, any of you guys having a rough day, guess what? To steal from Vaynerchuk, you're going to die. Think about that. Let that put everything around you into perspective and scale out everything that's going on in your life, because when you look at it, when you take that step back, that moment to breathe, it's not so big anymore. Then I got to spend time with one of my dearest friends in the world, one of my mentors, a couple of my brother, and then my brother from another mother, Mr. John O'Connor. Got to talk about life, got to talk about music, got to share with him some of what we're doing with Independent Ear, with music makers, with some artist consulting that I'm doing. It was just a great time, and then I went right from that into consulting with my young artist, and damn, it feels good. And it feels good knowing that what I'm doing is what I need to be doing. But anyways, my friends, I wish that you guys have had an amazing week. That maybe everything hasn't gone out right, that everything hasn't worked out the way that you wanted it to, but you're still finding the inner drive, the inner burning desire to move forward and to accomplish great things, because you just got to make that constant movement forward. You got to always do something, because the minute you let yourself stop progressing, you're actually dying. You're not changing. You're not growing. You're not becoming your best version, the best version of you. You're not allowing yourself to be the best version of you around other people. You're not accomplishing everything that you want to accomplish. And I know that because, guys, I've been where you are. I still am where you are. That's why this content is so relevant to you, especially you young entrepreneurs, you hustlers who are doing it on your own, who are wondering like, shit, this is really tough. Did I bite off more than I could chew? Am I really able to do this? Am I worthy of this? Is my value strong enough? Can I deliver enough? This is for you. You guys can do it. So, with no further ado, I'm going to wrap up episode 148 of the Daily Block by saying my new ending, my new slogan, my new tagline for the end of these videos. My friends, be happy, have fun, hustle hard, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. If I could turn the damn camera off.